And the stakes couldn't be higher. Even out here during warm-ups, guys looking focused on what they need to do to pull out the win. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Game 5 right now. It should be a great NBA matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Monk. Trent's out there with Green, and it's O'Connor in at the 4 spot. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Demon. Then it's Porter. Then it's the Cobra. You look at the Nets. The finals, Greg, are within reach. This is exactly the moment they've been preparing for.
And there are a lot of factors that come into play in a deciding game that are out of a team's control. Let's face it, health, fatigue, officiating. But I think this group's ready.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's O'Connor. That one off the back iron and out.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And that one's good by Porter.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
Green with a screen on Harden. Launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Porter. Here's the Cobra. Knocks down the 3 ball.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Green gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 3 from Harden. Green with the rebound. For Baltimore, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Prince outside. Pass to Monk. Here's O'Connor. And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, drains it from beyond the arc. For Baltimore, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Prince on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. He's got 6.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Harden outside. Pass to the Cobra. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Baltimore, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Harden looking it over. Here's the Cobra. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Porzingis is checked in for the Nets. Traore comes in for James Harden.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitutions for your Nets. Kristaps Porzingis. Traore.
Nets trail by 4. It's stolen by Monk. To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green slapping it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to O'Connor. Shoots. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Traore. It's Porter outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Shoots. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Monk with a double team. Inside, Traore. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Substitutions for your Nets. Nicholas Claxton. Wally Zerbiak. James Harden.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
On the wing, Monk. To the middle. Here's Green. Here's O'Connor. Headed by Porzingis. Monk outside. Fires it up. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 10.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Pass to Zerbiak. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's O'Connor. There's the triple. It's good from long range. O'Connor's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Baltimore headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Baltimore.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Taurean Prince. Green is out there with Monk, and it's O'Connor in at the power forward.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Traore from downtown. Slauson, that's good. Slauson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Baltimore with the ball. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Harden against Monk. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's O'Connor. Finishing with force. Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at the Cobra, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
In the corner, Harden. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harden against Monk. Harden grabs the miss.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Harden finishing inside.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Pass to O'Connor. Prince up top. Releases. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. And here is Monk. Down low. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Nice look there from Monk. Over the years, he's worked very hard to improve his abilities as a distributor.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. Out to Porzingis. Baltimore with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk outside. Here's O'Connor. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Demon. Defended by Prince. Torrey gets the bucket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Baltimore leading by 6. There's the drive. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For Brooklyn, the Cobras checked in for Terrence Mann, and Saraf's subbed in for James Harden. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Baltimore. Here's Saraf, drops it in from 11 feet.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Green kicks to Goodwin. On the wing, Monk. Nailed from 3-point land. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a 3, it just looks so effortless.
Here's Saraf. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Beyond the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line, number 12. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Nets, Porter comes in for Porzingis. And it's Harden in for Saraf. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Goodwin finds Green, and it's in there. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Baltimore.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the elbow, Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now. This man can pass that route.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Off with the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Fires for 3, traps in the tray. And now it's just a 4-point Baltimore lead.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And it's Goodwin in the corner. Jacks up a 3, hits the 3-point bomb. 21 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Baltimore bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. They've got Michael Porter. Demons out there with Harden, and it's Silva, and that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
What a game from Harden, filling it out. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Here's O'Connor. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porter. Wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 9.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing
some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Harden left side. Shoots the three. Baltimore with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Green with the jam.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
The Cobras shot is off. Here's O'Connor, guarded by Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. 24 points for him.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at the Cobra. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the paint to stop the run. It's deflected.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Goodwin finds Monk. Here's O'Connor, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
That's to Demon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Demon's got his second basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Baltimore with the ball. 10-point lead. Now here's Goodwin. Green inside.
Oh, goodness, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The 3 from Harden drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 16 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Green left side. Fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. And Baltimore leads by 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
For Baltimore, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's O'Connor. He's got 11. Green, the screen. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Nets trail by 14. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Baltimore leading by 11. Outside, Green. And here is Goodwin. Still yet to score. Monk's shot's good.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback 3.
Green with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
shots. Foul. No ball. 2.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
The Cobra passes to Harden. It's stolen by Monk. And now here's Goodwin, the fast break chance. Pass to O'Connor. They kick it out to Green. Plays it up off the glass. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Sorey, and the Nets miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to O'Connor. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 32.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Baltimore with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Green. Monk is out there with Goodwin, and it's O'Connor in at the 4 slot.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Demon. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Monk outside. O'Connor with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Burnett shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. The three from Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Three-pointer. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Here's Saroff. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Baltimore leading by 21. Green inside, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
For your next, number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
Outside, Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Right wing. The three. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Cobra is checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Traore. Puts up a deep three. A nice shot by the Cobra.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
now. Here's Green. Tight defense on him. He gets that one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Porter. Unloads from 13. Baltimore with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Harden right side. Here's the three. Good on the triple. Harden's got 22 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's now take our opportunity to check out our player of the game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. Pass to the Cobra. There's the three, and again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Green in the post, and it's Green slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The Cobra passes to Harden. Pass to the Cobra. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Baltimore.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Now, here's Green. Not a lot of room. And Green slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped a switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's Porter with the three. A shot off that time. Pass to O'Connor. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Over Harden. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Demon. Green drives in, and the series has been won.
It's an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason and then carried through to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long and good night, everyone.